Well, well, well. It looks like the unqualified Secretary of State, who was appointed by another unqualified and unfit person to be president, that would be Obama, Shrillery decided she was going to fall on the sword just the day before the next presidential debate. Now, what does this mean? She just decided to fall on the sword. Well, a whole month after the Benghazi incident, where 4 Americans lost their lives, we had a president who decided to go to bed knowing that his ambassador was missing. He decided, I'm going to go to bed. I got a fundraiser with Jay-Z and Beyonce or whatnot the following day, so I'm just going to go to bed. I don't know. That's just, I'm going to bed. And then we got Hillary a month late. You know what? Had she come out within a couple days and said, "Look, we screwed up here. I screwed up. Whatever." That would be, I think the American people can look at that and look. Everyone's a human being. We're entitled to make a mistake. But this is not what is going on here. She came out a month afterwards. Look, the facts were known. Her State Department knew. It is on record, congressional testimony, that she knew within 24 hours. That's them. We knew that day what was going on. There was no protest. We all know that. This is simply this. This administration sold weapons to Al-Qaeda in Libya, who was fighting to overthrow Muammar Gaddafi. Plain and simple. They didn't want the American people to know that they sold weapons to our sworn enemy, Al-Qaeda, the people who flew those planes and knocked the towers down in New York. It's the same group that tried to blow the towers up under Bill Clinton. Okay? They just didn't want, they still haven't admitted that they sold weapons to these people. But it is too late. And don't buy this, well, it's the fog of war. Hillary Clinton is trying to fall on the sword because, you know what? Barack Obama's going to get his head put on a guillotine tonight by Mitt Romney. And this is a last-ditch effort to give Obama some cover for him to say, look, it's not the White House's job to do security. That falls within the State Department. She took full responsibility. And you know what? He is partially right on that. It is the State Department's responsibility. But where did they come up with the narrative that it was a video? Nobody outside of the Obama administration and his cronies were touting that. That was a fabrication, otherwise known in the real world as a lie. He's the one that nominated Hillary. She was not, let me repeat, absolutely not qualified to be Secretary of State. You know what? Rolling around the country as First Lady under, President Clinton and being a senator from New York for, a short while does not qualify you as being Secretary of State. But, it's just too little, too late. Too many lies have been told. It's okay, so the buck stops with her. What has she done? Well, now we hear, oh, Obama's readying the drones. We're going to go get somebody. There were, 150, 200, 300 of these terrorists that attack. What, are you going to go in there with drones and surgically take each one of them out? No, you missed your opportunity. Like I said, they knew this was going on. It was a 4-hour damn firefight. Why didn't we have an asset there at the time? We couldn't have sent a drone in at the time? And speaking of that, what was interesting, this Bin Laden raid that, the president likes to run around touting, and Joe Biden, oh, malarkey, oh, if I could interrupt myself, I would. Shut up, Joe. But the funny thing was that Bin Laden raid, guess who was against the Bin Laden raid? Guess who was against getting Bin Laden? Joe Biden. Joe was the only one to say, no, don't go get him. So, No Get 'em Joe was the one who said, don't go get bin Laden. And that sanctimonious son of a bitch sat up there trying to lecture, um, Paul Ryan. This administration is they're so damn confused. You know, they wouldn't know the truth if it came out and bit them in the ass. But like I said, I wanted to get out in front of this and let people know, look, Hillary's accepting of her responsibility a month after something happened. Too little, too late. So it was simply done to distract and take some heat off of Obama for the debate tonight, because Mitt Romney's going to kick his ass on Libya. He's absolutely going to do it. And frankly, he's right. The president shouldn't have appointed, an unqualified person like Hillary to be Secretary of State. She's been a dismal Secretary of State, absolutely abhorrent. He shouldn't have just ran off to bed not knowing where his ambassador was. It seems like so many facts were out there to the general public the morning after the attack that the White House didn't have. What a bunch of liars. They're the ones with all the intel. They got the CIA and the NSA and the military and it just everybody. There's no doubt in my mind they knew exactly what was going on. Again, they're the ones that sold the weapons to the terrorists that attacked us in Benghazi. And that's what they just simply don't want to come out and say. And because let's face it, the Muslim Brotherhood, has Libya attacked us since when Bush was in office? I don't know, but I don't recall anything near this serious when Bush was in office and when Gaddafi was running the place. So, Obama's an ignoramus because he thinks the Muslim Brotherhood is going to be some peaceful, pro-Western, ally, and they're not. Our embassy's been attacked multiple times there. Questions aren't being asked. What was our ambassador doing there in the first place? I've asked this in other videos, but I'm going to, just in case maybe someone new sees this, didn't see the other ones. What was the ambassador doing in Benghazi on 9/11 with no security? He had a couple of, quote, basically Libyan security. But, he begged and begged and begged for more security. What did he get? He not only got no security, he was told to stop asking. Okay? We have plenty of security for our ambassador in France, but a war zone like Libya, we don't give them security. We've got money to put charging stations at our embassy. Where is it? Switzerland? Like $100,000 or something for charging stations for our Chevy Volts that the government bought to prop up GM. We got money for charging stations and to buy Chevy Volts for our diplomats, but we don't have money to provide them security. What good's a Chevy Volt if they're dead? I'm just throwing that out there, food for fodder. But there have been missteps on this. Not even missteps, just outright lies and just piss poor attempt to cover things up, sweep it under the carpet. I don't think Obama thought that the media would cover this, but they did. It's out there. It's time to start asking tough questions, people. We got 4 dead Americans, and it seems like nobody was responsible. Gee, up until Hillary, the night before a debate, decides to say, oh, the buck stops with me. Okay, well, if it does, then you need to have your dumb ass fired because you got 4 Americans killed. You don't know how to do your job. Your job isn't jet setting. By the way, speaking of jet setting, Hillary Clinton has logged more miles of Secretary of State than any one of her predecessors. She's worse than Michelle Obama jet setting around the world here. And what do we got? We got a Middle East that's just, woo! Look at that place. It's a tinderbox. She's done nothing. She's a nobody. And people of the Middle East don't give a rat's ass what a woman has to say. So, whether, that's not a chauvinist statement, that is exactly what it is. They don't respect women. That's what we've been trying to change. But, we decided to stick to Muslim Brotherhood in countries like Egypt and such. And well, they just pushed the women right back into the Stone Age. So congratulations, Hillary Clinton and President Obama. Way to go. And where's Code Pinko on this? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're in the tank for Obama. They're not going to take their picket signs and go over to the Muslim Brotherhood and start protesting them. They'll lose their damn heads. Oh, yeah, we don't want to protest anywhere where they really need it. But anyway, folks, enough going on long enough. Appreciate you watching, and if you have any comments, please share. Thanks. God bless the United States of America.